Ferris Fain, a classy first baseman, whose aggressive spirit adds punch and color to Connie Mack's Philadelphia Athletics of the American League. First baseman Gilbert Hodges, fielding and hitting have been an important factor in the success of the National League's Brooklyn Dodgers. George Kell, fast-moving third baseman for the American League's Detroit Tigers, a great hitter and a manager's dream when it comes to third base play. And Bob Elliott, who plays a fine game at third base for the Boston Braves. Bob is also one of the long-distance hitters of the National League. Major League first and third basemen usually make their plays look remarkably simple. But their easy speed and accuracy is the result of years of practice and careful application of several fundamentals of play. If you want to be a big league first or third baseman, you have to think fast and be fast. First of all, you have to be a good fielder. You must field the ball cleanly, throw it fast and accurately. You have to be keyed up for every play, as if the next ball will be hit to you. Think ahead and know where you're going to throw that ball when you get it in order to make the most effective play. Be on your toes, charge the ball, and get in front of it and field it cleanly. And be able to make your throw fast and accurately from any position. At first and third, you'll handle a lot of bunts. Try to anticipate them and play in close when you can, and charge that ball. A bare hand pickup is useful on surprise bunts or slow rollers. The important thing is to throw from the same position in which you catch the ball without any waste motion. When those pop flies go up, get under them fast. Eyes on the ball every instant. Call for it to prevent interference. Reach up and take it with both hands. When you're under a pop fly, be ready to shift to meet it if it varies in flight. Keep your eyes on the ball all the way into your glove. The most important physical qualifications of a first baseman are a long reach and the ability to stretch, a sure pair of hands, and fast, precise footwork. Gil Hodges has quite a few advantages at first base. His exceptional height and reach enable him to cover a lot of area to handle all kinds of wide throws. On this throw, he keeps his toe in the bag, stretches his stride 5 feet into the diamond, and reaches another 2.5 feet to cut down the distance of the throw by 7.5 feet. A long reach and big stretch cut down the distance for any throw to first and win many a close decision. With a big stretch and a sure hand, glove cupped and giving with the ball, Ferris Fain scoops one out of the dirt. And here's Gil Hodges in equally good form as he reaches for a low throw. Now watch the first baseman's footwork on throws from infielders. He moves into position, faces the thrower, straddles the bag, and merely shifts his foot for the putout if the throw is accurate. When the throw is wide to his right, he strides with his right foot and holds his left toe on the bag. If the throw is wide to his left, he strides with his left foot and holds his right toe on the bag. Note that in either case, he does not cross his legs. That's the thing to avoid when making the stride and stretch for wide throws. In every case, as soon as he has the ball, he pulls his tagging foot from the bag to avoid being spiked by the runner. But remember this, play the ball, not the bag. Stop the throw at all costs. Otherwise, the runner may advance to second or third in scoring position. Frequently, even when you have to leave the bag to nail a wide throw, you still have time to beat the runner to the bag or tag him before he reaches it. With nobody on and a left-handed pull hitter up, the first baseman usually plays about 6 feet in from the foul line and 30 feet in back of the bag. He stays about the same distance in back of the bag for a right-hand hitter, but he moves about 20 feet in from the foul line. When he fields a grounder, if possible, he makes the put out at first unassisted, like Fain does here. Every time the ball is handled increases the chance for an error. Sometimes he even slides for it. When the first baseman can't make the put out himself, the pitcher covers for him. If he's fairly close, he makes an accurate, underhand toss, ball in plain sight, that the pitcher can take about shoulder high and 1 or 2 steps before he reaches the bag. If the first baseman is too far away for an accurate underhand toss, he makes a fast throw from whatever position he's in when he fields the ball. But his aim is still the same, so the pitcher can take the high throw a few steps before he reaches the bag. When the first baseman's toss or throw will come from a point near the foul line, the pitcher runs straight across the bag. If the first baseman fields a ball to his right, the pitcher angles over and approaches the bag along the foul line. This way he gets a better look at the ball and doesn't have to catch it at a sharp, awkward angle. The same technique is reversed when the pitcher fields the ball and makes an underhand toss or throw to the first baseman who covers the sack. With a runner at first, the baseman ends with right foot close by the inside corner of the bag. He's ready every instant for a pickoff throw from the pitcher. There's no signal to tell him when it's coming. Note the stance. Feet out of the way, ball in gloved hand as he puts it on the runner. With the runner on first and nobody out, the first baseman anticipating a sacrifice bunt, he holds the runner close to first until the pitch. Then he charges in to get the jump on the ball and the runner. If he can't make the play at second, he throws to the second baseman covering first for the put-out. Sometimes, if the batter bunts the ball too hard, the first baseman, by fast fielding, is able to make the force out at second. The first baseman has many opportunities to start a double play. He concentrates to make a perfect throw to ensure the first put-out, then races to cover first for the hurried return throw to double the hitter. On throws from right or right center to home plate, the first baseman moves quickly to a relay or a cutoff position about 50 feet from the plate in direct line with the throw. The third baseman is the cutoff man on throws from left field to home plate. His position is in line between left fielder and catcher and about halfway between third and home. This time the catcher yells, "Let it go," and the play is at home plate. Here's the third baseman's normal fielding position, although it varies according to the batter. but he moves well into the diamond for a left-handed hitter. Close to the foul line for a right-handed pull hitter. This makes a hard-hit grounder close to the line easier to handle and prevents the ball from going down the line for an extra base hit. One of the third baseman's toughest plays is from his deep field position, when a powerful pull hitter tops a slow roller down the line. Here's Bob Elliott showing plenty of speed and style. He must dash in and make the pickup and long, underhand throw to first for the putout in a smooth, unbroken motion. A third baseman must have lightning reflexes, cat-like speed and agility, a fast, sure pair of hands, excellent footwork, and a strong, accurate throwing arm. Before each pitch, George Kell crouches, ready to go in any direction, balances on the balls of his feet, hands and arms relaxed, ready to receive the ball. He fields it cleanly, sights first base, and rifles an accurate throw, all in the same motion. The slow-motion camera analyzes Kell's flawless form as he charges in on a slow-hit ball, braces his right foot for balance, holds his hands out in front, palms out, ready for the ball. Charging a ball to his left, he crosses his legs and swings into position in front of it, hands and palms out and ready. Then with a hop and a skip, he braces for the throw. Whenever he can, a third baseman fields the ball with both hands, like Elliott here, minimizing the chance for an error. But he must be a sure catch with either hand. He's so close to the batter, and many balls blaze at him so fast, that he must be able to make gloved hand stops of drives far to his left and stabbing backhanded catches to his right. That's the kind of fielding that dazzles the fans and wins ball games. Watch that one again. As Elliott's hand gives with the ball, he makes the catch, pivots his body, sights his target, gets his throw away, and follows through in one continuous movement. The third baseman handles a lot of bunts. If he's always set for one, on his toes, a play will seldom catch him flat-footed. Here's how George Kell learned to do it when he was a youngster. To master this play and consistently throw out the runner, you must practice incessantly until you can make the bare-handed pickup and the long, hard, accurate throw to first all in the same motion. The thing to keep uppermost in mind at all times is to make the approach, pick up, and throw in one continuous action. With two out and runners on first and second, when the third baseman fields a hard-hit grounder near third base, he always steps in the bag for the third out, instead of throwing to first and risking the possibility of an error. In the same type of play, when there are less than two out, he steps on the bag for the force out, then rifles a throw to first to double the hitter. If there are less than two out and runners on first and second, when the third baseman fields the ball to his left, the second baseman takes the throw for the force out and tries to double the hitter at first. Here's another play like that. He must field and throw in the same motion with utmost accuracy. Speed alone is not enough. His throw must be over the inside corner of the base, about chin high, so the man covering second can make his catch and throw to first all in one smooth motion too. The third baseman covers a lot of ground. Frequently, he dashes to his left to field a slow hit ball in front of the shortstop, gaining a valuable second or two on the hitter. But on the same type of hit, the shortstop may see an advantage in fielding the ball himself. So he calls, "Let it go," and the third baseman gets out of the way. When a runner is sliding for third, the baseman straddles the bag, holds the ball in gloved hand down in front of the sack, in position to put the ball on the runner. Of course, even the experts don't make every tag out they try. The third baseman is often involved in a rundown play. After the throw to the catcher, the third baseman closes in on the runner, and the tag out should be made with one throw. That reduces the chance for an error. Of course, it doesn't always happen that way, even in the big leagues. And sometimes everybody wants to get in the act. While you're constantly improving the strategy of your game, always remember that the first requirement is to be a good fielder. If you want to be a major leaguer at first or third base, always expect the next ball to be hit to you. Be keyed up, on your toes, ready for it. Think ahead and know what you're going to do with the ball when you get it. Charge the ball. Get the jump on it. Play the ball out in front of you and keep your eyes on the ball all the way into your glove. Charge in. Play the ball. Sight your target. Throw hard and accurately. And follow through with arm and body. Keep it up constantly. Practice more than you think you need to, and then practice some more until you can make your approach, catch, and throw all in the same motion. That's the only way to acquire the speed with precision that perfects your style. Handling the ball and throwing it in one swift, smooth, unbroken movement is the professional trademark of Major League infielders. You can do it too if you are willing to put your head and your heart into your practice and play in order to achieve the outstanding style and ability that the major leagues are constantly seeking in young ball players.